Hello, everyone. Phil here. Welcome to the Daily Wrap for what was Wednesday, the 16th of July, 2025. A great streaming day. A good variety of content. A podcast that had multiple topics and subjects. A first stream that was both advancement of a game plus some chill vibes and interactive content with the audience, and a surprise twist ending with a bunch of story content that I did not see coming. And then a second stream that was a bonus chill stream based on people being so supportive earlier in the week. So let's talk about the day that was July 16th. So today on the first stream, it was a level one podcast, and we had a few different things to discuss. Notably, number one, we had to figure out what is the next DSP Tries It that we're going to be doing. And we had all these different options, including a barbecue brisket burger at Burger King, the return of the snack wraps, and a new McFlurry at McDonald's, the chicken tenders that they're putting in burritos and tacos, as well as the Tony Hawk collaborative Lux box at Taco Bell. But we also talked about maybe returning to a place that I had been to before that people really liked, such as Katsu Burger, which I went to on November 1st. So we're talking 8.5 months ago. Okay. So all these things being discussed, being considered. At the end of the day, I just put it to a poll, and the chat decided Burger King. So when we hit 70 goals of support, we're going to be doing the Burger King Barbecue Brisket Whopper. Plus, I'm going to be trying out the Royal Crispy Wraps. There are, I guess, their version of like a chicken wrap, snack wrap, whatever you want to call it. So that's going to be coming up soon. Like, if we keep up with the level that we've been getting, we might be doing it as early as Sunday. Okay. So thank you for that. Also on the podcast this morning, we watched and I live reacted to the Sagat gameplay reveal in Street Fighter 6. For those who don't know, Sagat is the upcoming DLC character in Street Fighter 6. He comes out on August 5th, and that is when I am planning to actually return to the game for the first time in many months. I haven't played Street Fighter 6 since like April or May. So that is when I'll be back to check out the game again and Sagat. So if you want to see all that, check out the podcast from this morning. Then we jumped into Death Stranding 2. And today was a unique combination of story advancement. We were introduced to several new characters, as well as a lot of busy work. There was a lot of work where we had to go through this canyon area, and we had to rescue injured animals and turn them over to an animal shelter. And then we had to traverse this big mountain range and stuff like that. The end of the stream was a surprise. The last 30 minutes of the stream was a crazy story segment that was its own episode in itself. And I compare it to, if you played the first game, you remember how there was parts where there was a character who was controlling military characters, and then you had to fight them. That's pretty much what this was in this game. Now, I don't know the full story yet because it just was introduced, but it ended on this crazy, interesting story cliffhanger. So the next time that we play Death Stranding 2, we're going to get a lot of story development, and we're going to be in chapter 6 or episode 6. So it should be good. Support was good. Support started off slow, but over the course of the stream, more and more people showed up, engaged, and we hit the goal by the end of the stream. So thank you, everyone, for that. That actually got us up to 63 goals and climbing. Tonight's late stream, if you can't tell, was American Truck Simulator, and this stream was good for two reasons. Number one, I had an epiphany. All I had to do was move my wheel over a little bit, and the view was much better. I don't know why I had moved my wheel to the left, because it actually moved it off the frame of the camera. I moved the wheel over to the right, and it was fully on camera nicely. I'm like, well, that was stupid that I had ever moved it. I don't know why I ever did. But in addition to that, it was a nice chill stream. We drove through, let's see, Kansas, Nebraska, and then into Colorado. Of course, as always, there were some fender benders, and I was stressed out and a little annoyed by certain things in the game, like the speed limits changing. But we also had great conversation and fun, lots of interactivity between me and the chatters, and great support. Again, we hit another support goal pretty smoothly. So by the end of the day, 64 goals hit, great content. Everyone had a great time on stream. Awesome day, success, right? Now, there will be more American Truck Sim this coming Sunday night, and we are in Colorado, We're going to head from eastern Colorado to Denver, which is central Colorado. I've been told that the beautiful mountains are around there or to the west of there. So that's probably what we'll do is we'll focus on getting to Denver and then trying to do some nice jobs around the mountains so we can see what they look like in the game. Pretty cool. So that should be coming up Sunday night. That'll be great. Okay? So great day today, but what's coming up tomorrow? A great day. Why? Because tomorrow, excuse me, it's the premiere of Donkey Kong Bonanza. It actually just released like 45 minutes ago, and I'll be playing it all day long on my new Switch 2. Finally, a real game to play on Switch 2, because to be honest, I don't really feel like Mario Kart World has been much of a real game. It has 3 hours of content, and we've just been doing repetitive online since. Finally, a game that's actually like a story and a good amount of a campaign. It's going to be fun. It looks like it definitely is the follow-up to Super Mario Odyssey, which is what I'm looking for. I loved Super Mario Odyssey, so I'm definitely looking forward to this game. Now, here's the deal. There is no podcast tomorrow morning, okay? We're going to chill probably from about like 11:30 to 12, and then at noon, we're going to start with the game and get around 4 hours in of gameplay that first stream. For Donkey Kong Bonanza, I will have an exclusive new animation and sound effect that will play for $20 contributions. So for a $20 super chat or a $20 tip, this will play. I hope that it'll work. I'm going to set it up right now, actually. And I hope that you'll come by and join me tomorrow. It should be a great time. I think Donkey Kong Bonanza will be a great playthrough. So I'm excited. I hope that you're excited. It should be a great time. And I'm definitely looking forward to it. I hope that you guys will come by and hang out with me tomorrow for a great stream. Okay? So Donkey Kong Bonanza on the first stream, on the second stream, platforming greatness returns, and finally, hopefully a must-play game for the Switch 2. We'll find out together live tomorrow. Okay, guys? All right. Thanks for a great day. Everyone have a good night. See you in the AM. Peace out, and bye-bye.